Hi everyone, it's Dave from Vinyl Nirvana. In this video I'm going to show you how to check to see if one or more of your studs are loose on the underside of your turntable, the studs that hold the springs in place. So as you can see, the outer platter has been removed, the belt is still on, that's all still there, and the arm has been secured with a twist tie to make sure that that won't come loose, and the stylus guard is on the stylus to protect that. For tools, you need a cordless drill with a Phillips head, and you need something to support the table in the back. I've got a couple of blocks I use on my bench, but a couple of paint cans that are padded would also do well. So the most common reason that you have this issue is that someone thought that these were transport screws and turned these two screws in order to loosen the suspension, and they're not transport screws, and what you actually did was end up loosening those studs instead. But to get going here, I'm going to turn this on its side and check the angle of the camera again. Putting those blocks right up against the platter in the back, not against the motor but against the platter. And I'm going to adjust the camera here a little bit. For some reason that's not letting me pull out. So excuse me as I get in the way here to remove the bottom. You don't have to remove these all the way. About a ½ inch is plenty to get the bottom to come off. Okay, so what you see now is the exposed bottom. Spring and stud here, spring and stud here, spring and stud here. And every one of these screws, studs that's holding the spring in place should be very firm and rigid. So I'm going to check that right now on this sample table. So I've got it here, thumb and forefinger, very rigid. Thumb and forefinger, very rigid. Thumb and forefinger, very rigid. So if your three are also the same way, you do not have a loose stud. And if you do have a loose stud, I'm going to make another video that shows how to take care of that issue.